I go by the name of Tilopo Wayne. In case you didn't know, please you know. And welcome to my YouTube channel, Life Herself. It's so hot. It's so hot. Before we go anywhere, I'd like us to all raise our glasses. Let's all raise our glasses. Ooh, look at the. Are you seeing what I'm seeing, guys? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Guys, the same way you feel about savannah is the same way I feel about flying fish. Flying fish. I'd like us to all raise our glasses to life herself. Cheers to you. It's even wearing a white coat. Like, what am I? It's wearing a white coat. I love flying fish. Alright, as seen by the title of the video, this is a story time. I've told this story before to my WhatsApp people, and the segment that I had on Facebook about Tuesday story time, I've told the story before, but I never finished it because I did say I'm gonna finish it on my YouTube channel. Before we even go further, I'd just like to send a quick shout out to Taylor Buddy for this amazing merch. King of Kings, let me just stand up so that you can see. King of Kings, King Selassie, Rastafarian Revolution. If you guys want your Rastafarian Revolution, King Selassie and all of that, please do check out Taylor Buddy, and yeah, do it best. So as seen by the title of the video, this is story time. And before you contradict, before you think you can, before you just make the wrong decisions and just try to justify what happened, let me explain my side of the story, our side of the story. Actually, the only side that matters, because that's the only side that matters. Okay, I don't want you guys to be judging me. No, I don't want you guys to be judging me, because there's nothing to judge. There's nothing to judge. Is there? There's nothing to judge. Also, yes, guys, I am operating on 9 nails currently because it was heavy. So I just decided, you know what? I'm just gonna soldier on. I'm not gonna fix it yet because it is painful. You guys know, ladies will relate to how ladies will relate. It is painful, so I'm not gonna replace it anytime soon, or maybe I will. But anyways, this story is not about nails. We're not talking about nails. This is a story about how we stole money. We stole their money and we ran. I advise you all to not do what we did, to not attempt to do what we did, because back in the days, we didn't know better. But because you are a hold on, I'm sorry guys, it's actually late at night. It's actually a bit late at night, and I'm recording and cooking at the same time because I wanted to have my last bottle of flying fish with you guys. Flying fish has been so good to me. Flying fish has been so good to me this festive season. You don't understand. I mean, flying fish, if you still want to continue our relationship internally and externally, I accept in all kinds of way. Flying fish. But anyways, this is not about flying fish. What I was saying was, do not attempt to do what we did. What I'm about to tell you now, do not attempt to do it. Ladies, please, now it's dangerous. Back then it was okay, but now it's dangerous, and now it's a dangerous move. You understand? So don't do it. Please, my sister, don't do it. So this all happened my first year in varsity. So I used to stay in Pretoria. I moved to Pretoria. I'm not going to tell you the year, or should I? Okay, it was a while back, years back. I moved to Pretoria, and I used to have a roommate. I stayed in, you know, when you move into varsity, it's not likely, or I don't know about you guys, but I don't know about you guys, but it's unlikely for you to have your own house. So you have to stay in a student accommodation. So I stayed in a student accommodation where I shared a room with this other girl. We still close, me and this girl. I think I named her Flowers. This thing is disturbing me because now let me go fix it. I'll be back. So I had recently just moved to Pretoria, and I had a roommate. For story's sake, I'm gonna call my roommate Flowers. Me and Flowers, we actually still tight today because she was one of the people that the first person that I met actually in Pretoria, because we stay in the same room. Her bed was here and mine was here. You understand? So that's how it was. I don't know if it also happened for you guys, but then yeah, that's how it was. So yes, next door to us, there was this other girl called Swati. I met Swati. For story's sake, I'm gonna call her Swati because she's a Swati girl. I'll tell you all about anyways, I'll tell you all about Swati, but for story's sake, I'm gonna call this girl Swati. So I met Swati, and then I introduced Swati to my roommate, and actually they became closer than, you know, all of everybody else. So they're still close. They're still like besties, and we still close. Every one of us, every single one of us, we still close. You understand? So Swati stayed next door, and I don't know how I can explain how our building was like, but it was initially a hotel, and then they just, this is a sign that I need to drink. Anyways, so next door it was Swati. I was explaining how our building was. So yes, initially it was a hotel, and then they just changed it to be a student accommodation. So when you're in this room, you most likely can hear what's happening on the other room if you are in the bathroom. So our room had like a mini kitchen. It was a big room, a mini kitchen, and then there was a bathroom for both of us. And then next door was the same. All the rooms were the same. So I met him Swati, and then I introduced him Swati to my roommate, and we all became one gang. My roommate met this other girl. For story's sake, I'm gonna call her Beauty. Beauty stayed on the 3rd floor. We stayed on the 2nd floor. Me, Swati, and Flowers. We stayed on the 2nd floor. Beauty stayed on the 3rd floor. Nah? So Flowers went to school with, I hope you guys are catching up. Flowers went to school with Beauty and met Beauty, and eventually I met Beauty and came to find that Beauty's roommate, for story's sake, I'm gonna call her Homegirl, because we found out that Homegirl and I are from the same hometown. You understand? Fine. So it was that gang. That's the cost now. This is the cost that I'm gonna talk about. So we'd chill together, we'd go out together, we'd talk about our experience, our high school experience, because we were just fresh out of high school. You understand? So fine, we'd talk about our experiences, we'd have fun, we'd chill together. It would literally be our chilling. Oh, they used to chill at our room because me and Flowers had the biggest room in the building, one of the biggest rooms in the building. So that was our biggest flex. Can I just be honest? That was our biggest flex, that we had like the biggest room in the building, one of the biggest rooms in the building, and we just arrived. Hey, but now we just arrived here. You understand? Something like that. So one time Flowers decided, this one weekend, Flowers decides to go home, to go visit home. Fine, cool. Did she go home or go to the boyfriend's? But anyways, one time Flowers decides to go home, and yes, Flowers decides to go home, and Beauty also decides to go home or go wherever. So it's me, Mswati, and Homegirl. We are bored to our minds, and we are bored and broke. Bored and broke. Please keep that in mind. We were bored and broke. Okay? Fine, cool. Fine, cool. Where we stayed, it was opposite a garage, a BP garage. So we could literally just go to BP, whatever we need, we can just run to BP. It was just opposite, right opposite. I hope you're getting it. So one time, homegirl go, remember now, homegirl stayed on the 3rd floor and we stayed on the 2nd floor. Me and Mswati, we stayed on the 2nd floor. So Mswati comes to my room, we chill like we always do. Homegirl comes, we chill. Homegirl's like, hey guys, I want to go to the garage to go buy whatever she was buying at that time. Fine, we covered her. When we get to the garage, as we approach it to go inside the garage, this guy parks the car. This guy parks in front of homegirl, starts praising homegirl and telling homegirl how he's gonna marry her, how he likes her, how amadlozi avumile, something like that, you know, all of that charming things and all of that. And at that time we just like, yeah, you know me, Nakia Papa. I was like to them, yeah, you can take her. Give me money. You can take her. Jokingly so. I don't so. You get, okay, cool, fine. It gets to a point where by now, this guy's like, what are you guys doing later on? We look at each other because we were bored and broke. We look at each other, we're like, what do you have in mind? He takes homegirl's number because he liked homegirl. He takes homegirl's number and then we go back. He's like, I'll call you guys later in. Fine. We go back and now we are contemplating now about this guy. Okay, what could possibly happen? What could possibly go wrong? Whatever. But we're still getting ready nonetheless. We're still getting ready for whatever action. Guys, you need to be ready. You need to be always ready. You don't know when is when. Fine, cool. This guy calls homegirl. He's like, 30 minutes, I'll be picking you guys up. We go into this other place called, mind you, we are very new to Pretoria. We don't know anything. You understand? It's like, I'm picking you guys up. We're going to a place called House 22. Okay, cool. I'm pretty sure you guys know. People from Pretoria know where House 22 is. Fine, cool. This guy, for story's sake, I really want to call him by this other politician's name, but I can't because I for story's sake, let's just call him Joe. Okay, cool, fine. Joe indeed comes to pick us up. It's the 3 of us. It's me, Mswati, and was Beauty there? No, Beauty was not there. Me, Mswati. It was me, Mswati. Beauty was there. I'm lying. Beauty was there. Me, Mswati, Beauty, and Beauty never left. Beauty didn't go with us to the garage. But when we came back, we told Beauty what happened, and Beauty was getting ready with us. You understand? Fine. It's me, Beauty, Mswati, and homegirl. Fine. Now they pick us up. We go there. Kante, it's a party for that particular part. It's a celebration for that particular party. You understand? For example, maybe like party ANC, but you know, like that. We didn't know that only that party, I don't know how to put it, but then it was a celebration for that particular party. You understand? So House 22 was scheduled to close at 1 o'clock. Another thing that I forgot to tell you guys, at our race, man, they closed the gate at 12 o'clock. 12 a.m. they close. 12 a.m. they close the gate. Whether you're in or out, or whatever they say, but it's none of their business. You signed a contract, you signed a lease that 12 o'clock, it's either you're in or out, we close the gate. So when House 22 closes at 1 o'clock, we had to wait for 5 o'clock. You understand? We would have to wait for 5 o'clock for the gates to open and where we stay and sleep or whatever we needed to do at that time. Fine, cool. We get there. We are broke and bored. So any style goes. We were there on our heels. Remo, Sila. We are heeled up. Puffer the cheeks, Driver the Shia. We are there. You understand? We get there. It's this political party, specifically this political party, alone. Everybody's wearing this color, this purple color, or whatever color that was. I'm not gonna specify what color, but then yeah, it was that political party. Fine, drinks come, bottles come. Now we're drinking, we're being merry, but we're not used to it because we don't know. We've never been out, you know. We don't know. We've been out, but it was probably our second time going out. You understand? So we're just drinking for the fun of it. We're just drinking and drinking. Sharp 1 o'clock hits. I guess we are with Joe. Did I call him Joe? Yes, we are with Joe and Joe's friend who's Mark. Joe's friends, actually, you understand? Joe's friends, you can even see who Joe's friends. Joe's friends are very, very old. They were very old at that time, but we were like, you know. Anyways, fine. Now it's 1 o'clock. It's scheduled to close. Joe calls homegirl and is like, hey baby, it's closing here, but I know a Chisanyama in Centurion. We don't know Pretoria, can I tell you? We stayed in Acadia. People who know, please map it out. We stayed in Acadia, and this guy's telling us about Centurion, that there's a Chisanyama in Centurion that closes at 5 o'clock, and it only makes sense to us that actually we can ask them to bring us back by 4 o'clock, so that 5 o'clock when the gate closes, or when the gate opens at our rest, we go sleep. You understand? Because we can't just wait by the gate to do what? Anyways, so now homegirl is pitching the idea to us, and we like, it only makes sense, guys. Let's just go to the Shisanyama and kill time, and then we'll go back home. You know? Okay, cool. We don't know how fast, guys, we don't know how fast Centurion is. We ain't got no money to come back. We ain't got no money to go there. We ain't got arna sale. Maririli. Arna sale maririli. Okay? Anyways, so now we get inside the car. It's all of us now. One thing, can I tell you about Mswati? One thing about Mswati doesn't never like nonsense. As soon as she saw nonsense, Mswati was like, You see how people buy a speaker when your guy comes with their friends, and then their friends chooses from your friends who they want for what. Mswati was like, I'm not having it, I'm not buying it. Not at that time, I don't know, nobody was picking me, I don't understand, and I was the one my relationship. Let me explain my relationship at that time. My relationship, I was in a skateboard with high heels. That's how my relationship was, if I could put it like that. Any minute was any minute, you know. So it was a quest for me to actually find someone then, but then they were too old for me. I wasn't gonna find anybody, you understand? Fine, cool, we go. Now we don't know how far Centurion is. How we driving, what driving, forward we go, man. We've been driving. It's been 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Hi, go. We arrive. It's an estate. In that estate, it's like this. You know how estates are. You go like this. It's in the middle of the night. You don't know where we turned, how we parked, where. Eventually we get to the house. You can already see that this house is a slaghuis. No one stays there. I think they bought that apartment for whoever wants to come and sleep over with their person or whatever. You understand? But because we were here at that time, we didn't have money. Can you please bear in mind, we didn't have money. I also didn't know what a bottle of Verve is. I saw it the first time there, and I was like, this bottle, it looks very fancy. You know? But anyways, it's fine. I'll get to it. Fine, we asked them for food. I think Mswati was like, no, I'm not gonna drink. Mswati, guys, Swati hands baya delela. Swati hands baya delela. Say it with me, baya delela. Thank you. So fine, Mswati now is like, no, we're not gonna drink. Nah, I'm hungry. We're baking Mswati up. Yeah, we're hungry. So now we put in pressure on homegirl, because it's homegirl's bag. If I could put it like that. Homegirl, and then homegirl's bag is like, okay, fine, we'll buy you guys food. And the other guys, they left. I think 2 guys left, Yeah, 2 guys left with homegirl's boy and homegirl. Yeah, we stayed there. Now I'm summoning my girls. I'm summoning my girls. I'm letting them know, hey guys, you see what is happening here? There are rooms that are enough for every single one of them to take us in. No one is sleeping in any room. We are all sleeping in one room. All as girls, we are all sleeping in one room. Okay? Okay. No, we understood. We even slowed down on the alcohol. We're no longer drinking now. We're no longer vibing. Fine, they come back with McDonald's. We eat McDonald's. I don't understand. They thought we're gonna give them as for McDonald's, huh? Hey, we don't dish out bumps like that, please. So now we drinking. Now we're drinking, but we're not drinking as heavy because now we see their mission. You know, one guy keeps calling Swati to the bedroom. Swati keeps taking us with her. And it's a mission. You can't go there alone. We're going together. We want to see what this person is saying, you know? Fine. They drinking hard. And now we're making them believe that we're drinking. They drinking hard now. It's about 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Yeah, bet. Yo, guys, you don't understand. Now we're trying to wake them up. Now they're stoned. They are everything. Now we're trying to wake them up to say, guys, you need to take us back home. No one is saying anything. So we're trying to tell them, guys, please take us back home. Please take us back home because it's 4 o'clock. But everybody was blacked out. Everybody was blacked out. All those guys were blacked out, and they could see our mission that you can't. You can't. You understand? Fine, cool. I could we made them believe that we're drinking, where else we were kissing the drink. You understand? Fine. Flying Fish, by the way, if you want to sponsor me, I'm your girl. Sponsor me hard. I'm your girl. Okay? Fine, cool. Sharp. Now we're trying to wake them up and they are blacked out. And it's time. We want to go home because, we want to go home. We want to go home. No, we want to go home. You understand? We're already annoyed that we are here. You guys told us that we are going to a Chisanyama, but we are in this house that has nothing but beds and a couch to disguise. Excuse me, and a couch to disguise. You know, So now 1 + 1, we like, guys, you need to call whatever contact that you have so that they can come fetch us here. I don't know how we're gonna pay them. We can't Uber because we're gonna pay Uber with what? We are broke. We can't Uber. It's in the middle of the month and we're only getting our money end of the month, you know? Fine, cool. Everybody's on their phones now. At that time, we don't even have airtime. Everybody's on their phones now. Bam. Everybody's on their phones. I'm also on my phone trying to get people, maybe people that I know. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm even calling my relationship, the one that is on heels on a skateboard. I'm calling it to say, hey, okay, but I can see that actually it's not gonna work. Also, how am I gonna explain why I'm here and with these people, with these guys? How am I gonna explain that I'm here with these people, with these guys? It doesn't make sense. You understand? So eventually I get somebody to call. There's this other I'm not gonna say, but then this person really liked me, and I appreciated the love. You understand? So this person really liked me, and I knew that this person was around Pretoria. It's my age, by the way. Actually, I'm older than that person. You know, I'm older than that person. You know who I'm talking about. I know that she watches this. I know that she watches this. So I'm older than you. And I keep telling you that I'm older than you. It doesn't matter with 2 days or 3 days, but I'm older than you. Anyways. Yeah, so I call her. Homegirl left with Joe a while back, hours back. So now we can't wait for homegirl. Also, we are contemplating as to whether we wait for homegirl, whether we wait for homegirl or whether we vie. You understand? Also, we have to vie because we are in a danger zone now. But also, we can't leave homegirl. But Joe looked like a great person. Actually, Joe looked like a decent person that we can trust. But Given that we don't know him, that was our chat. Given that we don't know him, you understand? So fine. I get a hold of this the person that I just told you about, you know, and she's like, where are you guys? I don't have petrol. How far are you guys? I'm like, we in Centurion. She's like, I can't come. For story's sake, I'm gonna call her Bubbles, actually. Bubbles is like, I can't come. We're like, okay, fine. We'll pour petrol for you. I don't know what came into me to saying we'll pour petrol for you, where else I knew that we didn't even have a cent, a money of a one. We didn't have that. You understand? Fine, cool, sharp. And then now I tell the girls that, guys, we got petrol. This lady says, unale petrol, but the only petrol is for her to come. And for her to go back, there's no petrol. What do we do? And I just told her that we're gonna pour petrol for her. How much do you guys have? And I knew that we didn't have money. So Mswati's like, no, these guys are gonna take us back. I guess they said they're gonna take us back. They're gonna take us back, like it or not. Hey, Luna. Whoa, Mutimo. This is where now it starts. I told you not to judge me. I have every right. I had every right. 1 + 1. They all picked they all picked us. They picked us. So since now we don't want, and now they blacked out, we go deep into their pockets. Taking whatever money there is in the wallet, in the pocket. We took it. Eventually it came about. I think it was 500 rands or somewhere there. It was 500 rands, something there. And that bottle of Verve, we took it as well. We also, there was this other gent that was smoking weed. We also took that weed. We like, in case we need to sell it so that we can, we're taking this whole bag. I think it was a big bag. It was a bag like this. We took that bag of weed. We vibed. Now we have to get out the house. Where's the key? Like Matata was building up on top of Matata. Now we're looking for the keys, and we are doing this so silently. We get the house keys, we unlock. One by one, we go out, and we even leave those keys because we pissed because they don't want to take us home, and they didn't. We were supposed to go to a Chisanyama. You understand? We're supposed to go to a Chisanyama. What is this? Where is this? You understand? So fine, we leave. We vibe. We leave them with that house. We leave everything. We leave. We took the money. We took the bottle of Verve. We took the weed. We vibe. It's an estate. Remember what I told you about an estate, guys? It was corners. Corners. You understand? Now, I told Bubbles that I'm gonna confirm with you if I have the money. I haven't called Bubbles yet. We don't know how we landed there. So now we have to figure out what road makes sense to go outside the gate. Also, going outside the gate, it requires the person that took us in. Now we're figuring out the way. Should we go left? Should we go right? And then when we get to the next stop, should we go where? We're walking, and mind you, we are balaking. We just stole money. You understand? So we're running. We don't know. There's a lot going on there. You understand? We meet cars. We keep stopping cars. Hey, can you please help us? Where's the gate and whatnot? These people are like, something is wrong. So now these people are not giving us straight directions. You understand? Fine, we meet the security guard. Fine, when we meet the security guard, we explain to the security guard. Security guard, yes, we are running. Only because we had been lied to, deceived, and now we are here and we need to go because those people are not gonna let us leave. Security guard understands. After, I think, 20 minutes of convincing that security guard understands. Security guard shows us the way. This is where you go. Fine, cool. We vibe. We vibe. Me and the girls. We go to the gate. It was a very long walk to freedom. Yes, it was a long walk to freedom, guys. You understand? We get to the gate. When we get to the gate now, I have to confirm with Bubbles. Bubbles, where are you? Bubbles is not answering the phone. Bubbles is not answering the damn phone. Where is it? Bubbles is not answering the phone. And it's early in the morning. It's around 4 or 5. You understand? 3, 4, 5. Somewhere there. Bubbles is not answering the phone, guys. Yo, our frustration. One, in my head, I'm thinking, guys, they're going to find us here in the gate. What do we need to do? We need to hide. There was a bush elsewhere, somewhere there. Mswati's like, let's hide them, gang. What did we do? We hid. We stayed there. I kept on calling. And now when it goes to voicemail, now the airtime just runs out also. You understand? Oh, guys, it was a pity. It was a pity. You understand? Fine, cool. Eventually, we get a hold of Bubbles. Around after an hour, eventually we get a hold of Bubbles. Bubbles has to come from all the way in Acadia, which is like 45 to 1 hour, depending on how she drives. You understand? Bubbles come. After 45 minutes, we are shaking in our pants. We are shaking. We are sweating like I'm sweating right now, but even more. We are shaking. We are sweating, hoping that they don't find us here. And since, mind you, we left Homegirl. We don't know where Homegirl is. We left Homegirl. Fine. So Bubbles arrive. Immediately we give Bubbles the money. We even give Bubbles the bag of weed that, you know, just take, because we were not smoking weed, you know. Just take. You understand? The bottle, I think Mswati took the bottle. Yeah, Mswati took the bottle. Mswati, yeah, we left with the bottle, me and Mswati. And that is how we stole the money. And we had every right to steal the money because they promised us heaven and earth and gave us rocks. You get? Early, late. Now we're stressing. When we get home, now we're stressing about Homegirl. Homegirl even went. They even took Homegirl to lunch somewhere, breakfast somewhere. But Homegirl. Please comment down below and explain what happened that day. Please comment down below and explain. How dare you make us do that? Yo, guys, on that day, I swore never to go anywhere with anyone again. Okay. I think the following day, somebody found coins and we went out. Yeah, I think on that day, actually, not the following day, on that day, somebody found coins and we went out. But that's the story about how we stole the money and we had every right to steal it. Please do comment down below if you feel like we did something wrong. Please do comment down below if you feel like we shouldn't have stolen the money, because honestly, in my honest opinion, we deserved that money because they promised us to take us to a Chisanyama. They, you know, I keep on making it seem like we are entitled to, but don't lie to us. Don't take us from our comfort zone, because where we were, it was close enough for us to go back home. You understand? So now when you're taking us across the world, how and not bringing us, how it's not working. It's not gonna work. No, I don't think it's gonna work. But anyways, that's how the story ends right now. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I hope you like, comment, share, and subscribe. We will get better, we will grow, and we will share more. Please do, like I said, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to call your friends. Show me but YouTube channel. Okay, ring them. YouTube channel. But anyways, thank you so much for tuning into my YouTube channel. I hope you guys go try out some flying fish. Here you go. And till the next clip, I'll see you. I was supposed to upload a Christmas vlog, but somebody sabotaged me and removed one clip from the vlog. I had already edited it, but one clip is missing. So unfortunately, I'm sorry that I didn't. I'm sorry that I didn't. But here you go. Till the next video. Peace.
Give it to me.